Synth TV.
Hey everybody, Synth TV, and today we are looking at the pedal steel guitar with Myles Boisen.
I've always loved the sound of the pedal steel, and my dad used to listen to country music, Sons of the Pioneers and things like that. And I was always kind of fascinated by the sound of it, and when I started playing country music, a lot of the regular six-string guitar vocabulary that I used was kind of an approximation of what you might hear on the pedal steel, and some bending and suspended chords and things like that. And then many years ago, I sort of kept being interested in it. Many years ago, I had a friend come by and show me basically how the pedal steel works, and he flipped it over and saw all the mechanisms and stuff. And I realized how complicated it was. I thought, I'm never going to do that. Forget it. These white rods here are tuners for the pedals and the knee levers. Because when you press down on the pedals, it's not always in tune. So this is how you tune these guys down here. The knee levers and the pedals will change a specific string at a set interval.
Oh, wow.
So, for example, this knee lever here. Can you see that?
Yes.
This knee lever here takes that string down a half step.
Fuck.
And this pedal here takes that up a half step. So if we were to do both these at once.
Oh, wow.
Easy to do. So if we do that, one goes down and one goes up. So they're essentially, with the half step that we have tuned here,
Right.
They're just switching positions, which is an unusual sound.
Fascinating.
Not something you would use in traditional country music.
Right.
And of course, the way that the pedal steel is set up right now is just to play idiomatic country music,
Right.
honky-tonk music. But of course, you can rearrange all the mechanisms underneath to make it do anything you want.
Right.
And this being a fairly modest pedal steel, just has 3 levers, where some of them have up to about 10.
Oh, wow.
And in addition to, 4 knee levers is all you can have, but there's also another knee lever that you can just pull up with your knee.
Mm-hmm.
So you could have, 15, 16 different ways of changing the pitch. And I've seen pedal steels that have 12 strings, sometimes 14 strings, like a real low bass string down in the electric bass range.
So, who would you consider some of the best players of the pedal steel?
Well, there's Buddy Emmons. Who just recently passed away. And Buddy was a great technician, and he was also really interested in playing jazz, and was a very good jazz player, and could do all the jazz chords, 13 chords and major sevenths and all that stuff. Very, very conversant with jazz chord vocabulary. And also just a fantastic soloist, just out of this world. So Buddy Emmons is one. Bobby Black, who is one of the last surviving members of the original pedal steel players. He got started in the early 50s. And I'm very lucky to get to play with Bobby in my band Crying Time. And he's played with everybody. Again, a fantastic player. He's mainly known for playing with a band called Commander Cody and the Lost Planet Airmen in the 70s, as well as Asleep at the Wheel, which is a modern Western swing group. But he's played with everybody. We've played Hawaiian music together. We played some jazz together. And, you know, again, a very versatile player and just a wonderful human being. As far as just straight country music, one of the best known names is Pete Drake, who played on a lot of, you know, pretty much all the stuff you heard in the 50s and 60s. He was one of the main players. A very, very simple player, like just played the beautiful, simple stuff, and because of that was very much in demand as a studio player, you know, not super fancy. And then if I can mention one more, there's a modern player named Paul Franklin, who's a Nashville player, and again, you know, very, very sophisticated player. I mean, people don't even know how he does some of the stuff that he does.
For more on Myles Boisen, guerrilla recording, and the pedal steel guitar, please check out the description below this video. Thanks for watching. Check out more at www.catsynth.com, and please subscribe to CatSynth TV.
You're watching CatSynth TV.